We're going to analyze all of the first movement of the K.333 Mozart Piano Sonata. Um, Probably do it one section at a time because just of file size and length, your job is to take your score, go along with me, make sure you understand everything and you have all these markings in your own score. We've done a lot of this analysis in class place to place, so some of it will already be there. Yeah, we're going to start in the key of B flat. And this is my 1 chord right here. This is a C chord right here, so that's my 2 chord, right? And this is actually like a 6, depending on how you think about that G. I guess we'll call it a 6. It's in first inversion or second inversion, actually, depends on how you feel about this. If you feel that's there, then it's a 4-3, and if you feel that 6-5, we'll just call it 4-3 because we'll stay consistent with the first one in each group. Then my 2 right here, C, E, G, E flat, right? So it's minor. And that stays pretty consistent. And I have a 5-7 right here. Okay. And then I'm back over. Sorry about the focus on this. It's an old webcam. And here's my 1 chord, which we would expect after there, right? By the way, this is a sentence. This is X. That's X prime, and then the rest of this, the cadence will be Y, right? So here we have a cadence, and chord progressions speed up a little bit in how fast they come. As we drive to a cadence often. So there's my 1 chord right there. It's a 1-6, right? B flat, D, F, right? And so let's go backwards. We expect to have a 5 chord here, and we do. It's like, well, 7 chord actually. No, think about this. We're in key B flat, F. So there's no F here anywhere, right? But if we look at this, this is like a C, E flat, and then a G, but there's an A right there, right? So 7 chord, right? A, C, and then E flat and G. So this will be like a 7 diminished, right? And then we can say that it's like 4-3 right there, right? And then we have a little quick change of chords right here before that. This is like a little 1-6 chord right here, B flat, D, F. And this is because we're driving with cadence, we kind of get like dominant, tonic, although there's substitutes for that. There's a 1-6 right there. And then here we have a C, E flat, and a G. It's like our 2 chord, kind of, right? So C, E, G, E flat, G, like a 2. And, that would be, I think that's probably just fine like that. Depends on how you want to think about this, because you can say like 1 doesn't go to 2 going to 1 because 2 would take you to 5. If you hear this all as with the A as like a dominant type chord, you could make a case that this is also just that, missing that first note. So it's kind of a pseudo 7 right there. Okay, and then here, this is just the same thing as this. You can see the pattern's the same. He's just ornamented this and made it more structures, the non-chord tone, chord tones. So again, we can call this a 2, or we could call this just foreshadowing the 7 right there, right? And then this is my 1-6, and then this is all a nice, 7 chord, right? Okay, diminished 4-3, and then we have a 1-6 down here, just like we had there. Now we have our real cadences, or little blurbs, right? And this is the end of our section. This is a 1 chord, right? So let's work backwards. We expect a 5 chord, which is right there, and a 1-6-4 ornamentation. So 5. We can call this all 5. It's a really crummy bracket, but there you go. Okay. And let's come before 5 function. Well, predominance, this is going to be a C, E flat, and E flat again. It feels like a C chord in first inversion. So that's 2-6. Sorry, 6. Right? And then if we look up here, we have F's and E flats and A's. This feels like a 5, 6-5 going to a 1. before we set up for this other thing, right? B flat, D, and F, right there. And that's it for your first part. This is theme 1 of the exposition. Okay? Right there. And it's a sentence.